Okay. Hello, everyone. This is kind of video 2 of my journey, which tentatively I'm calling Andrew's Timeless Off-Grid Magic Carpet Ride. So I'm here right now at Frontier Toyota. I'm getting a door switch replaced because it was tripping out my alarm and having them check on some other stuff. Already got a bunch of miles on my car, so a few issues related to that. So I'm meeting up with a friend today to install a few things. A rack for my deep cycle batteries for my solar system, and a few dowels that would go across my back seat, and one for a curtain to hide things that are in the back of my car behind the front seats. So we're going to be working on that today. Might even test out the solar panels, see how well they work. We finally got a sunny day. Last couple of days have been pretty, overcast or whatever. So, what else? So I'm out here in Valencia, and I'm tentatively going to test out the whole gym van life situation where you're going to get a shower at a gym. I did this down in San Diego in November last year when I tested the rooftop tent. I rented a rooftop tent, and so it works. I was using a YMCA for 2 days. No, was it 2 days? Maybe just one day. I used the YMCA just as a kind of a visitor membership for free. I'm looking to get maybe a Planet Fitness membership. So apparently it's only like $10 to $20 a month. I don't know if there's Planet Fitness out there, but actually I was just looking at it. I found out something really cool. My thought was, from the van life videos I had watched, is that people tend to park overnight either in the gym parking lot or nearby. And the other thing I was thinking is that the only thing I'm going to need away from home, since I don't do my own cooking, is the shower and the laundry facilities. So my thought was that let's see if I can find a place when I come into a town, like in this case Valencia. I would want to find those places, a gym and a laundromat that would be located fairly close to each other, so I don't have to travel across town to do that. So this is what I came up with. I was thinking, all right, I wonder if there's a way to search for 2 different types of business and have the results come up on the same screen. Because usually you'll search for like a restaurant, or you'll search for, like Home Depots, and you only see the Home Depots or whatever. But I wanted it so that I could get a gym and a laundromat. So I found out that Google actually knows that you might be doing something like this, so I just typed in gym laundromat in Valencia, California. Now this could have been any city, world, so to speak. And here we have, my gym. Let's see here. We've got Riot Canyon CrossFit. Let's see, training center. Here's the wash, the laundromat, and you've got Anytime Fitness, like here. I might actually consider Anytime and laundromat. If I was staying here longer, I don't think Anytime Fitness would be the one that I would want to go with, because they may not be national. Gold's I know is, but I heard it's not a great place. 24-hour fitness and Gold at that. So I'm leaning towards Planet Fitness and YMCA. I heard YMCA is in pretty much. There's another laundromat. What's this? Is that fitness? No, 2 laundromats pretty close to each other. So a bunch of laundromats on the south side. But anyway, you get the gist of it. The cool idea of this is that I could basically get into any city, pre-plan where I would want to stay, and then I would basically pick like a windy street. Now there's a lot of windies out in Valencia, but if I was in the inner city of like LA, I would want to find an area that has windy streets. And if I couldn't find like a Walmart to park in overnight, I would want to park in a residential area, but not in front of someone's house. So like the road leading up to the residential area would be a good bet. Seeing as I'm gonna be basically there only from sundown to sun up, basically. And if I plan it right, I can basically be sleeping around 10 or 11, and then wake up by around 5 or 6. And that's before most people would end up going to work. They wouldn't even know that I was there. So that's a cool thing. If I couldn't find like a Walmart or a truck stop or something like this. And that's the trick, is it part of my day, at least initially, might be, and in fact this would probably be done in the city I'm in before I move or travel to the next city, is figuring out where, generally 3 different locations I could potentially post up overnight. That's the biggest challenge I found when I did the test in November with the rental tent, is that where am I going to stay? That was the biggest stressor, so I'm looking to remove that stress by pre-planning, where I'm going to stay. And hopefully that's in a really enjoyable place, like in this case. For instance, I think this one was the one where there was Anytime Fitness. Oh no, where was it? Apparently the search went away. Oh yeah, here, Anytime Fitness and 18. So I would basically try to post up somewhere by the river, someplace, nice if I could. That could all be pre-planned. And some guy was basically saying that, the YouTuber was basically saying like, Google Maps is your friend. Like you can pre-plan and see. I mean, the only thing you won't know from Google Maps is whether there are signs per se that say you can't park overnight. But even then, maybe you could do a street level search and see some signs. Who knows? If you really wanted to get into the nitpicky of it. But yeah, that's it for today. Testing the solar panels and installing the battery rack or mounting. Probably going to put it under the rear compartment, or in the rear compartment under the mat in the back. Pretty sure that's going to work. There's 2 cubby holes on either side that should, if I take them off, should allow for some airflow down there. I might eventually figure out how I would install a fan down there just to keep the air flowing. Just have it connected to the battery, going like 24/7. Really low powered fan, because I'll be collecting energy from the sun, and I'm going to be pulling from the deep cycles in the evening. So it would be nice to have just airflow in general down there. But I think that's it. Oh yeah, I was doing a little bit of research on there's this guy that basically did a video about Hotel Prius, and I just got a hit list of stuff I need to pick up from the store. Pretty cool. A little bit of heads up. It's nice to not have to like hit the potholes someone else hit before you. So this will be cool. I'll just get the stuff that I need. Some cool ideas like the dowel rod, to hang your clothes and stuff, and a bunch of different containers to put different stuff. This one guy described like the bottom container was like the basement, stores like whatever, like your stuff that you don't normally use every day, and then he was talking about the laundry, how you would set up that. And, yeah, I mean, it's good to research the people that have come before you, and a lot of people have come before doing this, so it's just to make it easier, and that's cool. I'm grateful for that, and I can't wait to meet people on the road who are also doing this. Looking forward to the journey. I'm trying to think what else I could show you guys while I'm at it. Daily routine. I was kind of just getting into like, well, how am I gonna work this? Wake up, affirmations, collapsing the tent. Go for a walk in the morning, eat some breakfast. If anybody knows healthy van life breakfast, I'm gonna do a search on that. Gym, coffee shop, laundry. When I'm at the coffee shop, I can, half of my day is going to be, at least third of my day is going to be coffee shop, doing some research, doing the dream sourcing. But I figured I got to do the laundry first if I need laundry. I need to get some grocery shopping done if I need grocery shopping. And I do have an AC DC cooler, an actual ice chest that doesn't use ice, and that's going to be pulling from the Deep Cycles. During the day, it'll be pulling from the car for the most part, because I do delivery work during the day and in the evening, and then in the night when I'm sleeping, the Deep Cycle will keep those items cool, which is great. And then Water Park overnight, I'm going to do that research as well, make sure that's all in the bag before I do any of the dream sourcing, which I would call, setting up a website to sell, inspirational wares, to cross over to the inspirational business world, so to speak. I might be selling the rooftop tent, drop shipping it from China. That could be a thing in the future. So, looking into this stuff. So, and then the work 4 to 10 p.m. And then in the evening, planning for the next day, and then some affirmations before I go to sleep. Should work out real well. If you guys have any insights on the van life, comment, subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be posting pretty often my journey, if not live. I'm going to do a recording like this. For some reason, the live isn't working right now. I have to figure that one out. But yeah, thanks for joining. Hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Peace. Love you all.